13 Simple Ways to Avoid Heartbreak. 1. Be straight up with what you want. If you want a committed relationship, say it right away. Don't pretend you want something casual if you want things to be serious between the two of you. Speak up your mind right away and you won't find yourself broken-hearted at the end of it all. 2. Keep away from men who have a reputation for fooling around. You're not going to change him, so don't enter the relationship thinking that. Those kinds of men usually never change and they hurt you in the end. 3. Never try too hard to leave an impression. Don't try too hard to be perfect, act natural and be yourself. You won't gain anything by pretending you're something that you're not because eventually, you're going to have to drop the act and maybe the real you won't suit him. So, avoid getting your heart broken and be the real you from the start. 4. Take things slow. Don't rush into getting into a relationship with someone. Take things slow and take some time to get to know the person you're falling for. If you rush things because you're crazy in love, try to resist it because you don't know him that well yet. 5. Always be honest. Especially when you're just starting a relationship. So what if you have some guilty pleasures? Don't hide them. So what if you had a bad breakup? Don't lie about it. Be honest from the beginning of your relationship because it's best to start off with the truth. 6. Don't think that the first guy you meet will be the one. That only happens in movies and in fairy tales. Real life is so much more heartless. You're going to date a lot and make so many mistakes before you meet the man you're going to marry. 7. Your heart is not always right. You should listen to your heart but don't ignore your head in the process. Use that rational part of you which is probably sending you signals when something is wrong. Take them into consideration to see the best things you should do to avoid getting your heart broken. 8. Love your flaws and quirks. We are all weird to some extent. Embrace that and just admit when you're wrong. Admit when you don't know something or that you're doing something wrong. No one is perfect and neither is he. Break the ice by showing your weirdness. He will follow your example. 9. Learn from your mistakes. Use that knowledge you have from your previous relationships and don't make the same mistakes again. If you do, you'll only go around in circles and you're never going to find a man who will love you unconditionally. 10. Don't be scared to be vulnerable. Keep your guard down. Don't be scared to show your emotional side. Even if you've been hurt before, it doesn't mean you're going to get hurt again this time. Open yourself up to him and if he doesn't like what he sees, tell him to go away because you're not interested. 11. Stand by your actions. Take into consideration that if you have a pattern of broken relationships behind you, that maybe the problem is you. Maybe there is something that you're doing wrong. If you admit that the problem is you, see what you're doing wrong and try to change it. You'll make it if you're honest with yourself. 12. Put yourself first for a change. Stop pleasing others and stop worrying what someone else is going to say or do. Put yourself first because it's about time. Start a relationship that will make you happy and not someone else. 13. Love yourself. You are one of a kind. There is no one in this universe like you. Be proud of who you are and always try to be a better person. Work on yourself and respect yourself. When you get there, no one will have the power to break your heart again.